What's going on, everyone? My name is Sherwin, and today I'm going to be showing you something that Haloblk sent me that I'm very excited about. This is something I've been looking forward to for the Model Y for a very long time, and someone made a product about it. Check that out. Haloblk sent me ventilated car seat cushion. Oh man, I don't know how many times I've used the word ventilated seats in my video, but this is like the thing that's missing on the Model Y that just, oh my goodness. So we're gonna open this up, and we have instruction manual, we have the cigarette lighter plug, and then we have the seat itself. Let's go and check it out. Okay, so we have the seat cushion out, and on the top there is a strap where you can put it around the headrest. Then you have clips here, and towards the bottom we have even more clips. So these from the drawing look like they go inside or under the seat. Now there is a DC cable here that you connect to the 12-volt plug. Now on the instructions, the image shows two cables coming out of the seat. I only see one, so I don't know if that's just a mistake, but the 12-volt has two coming out, so I'm not sure. But we're gonna just plug in one and see if it works. And you have your power button here. Now this power button is like a cycle power button, where in the instruction manual you have the off position. Green is low, blue is medium, and red is high. So there is LED indicators around this power button, and yeah, let's go and try it out. I'm very excited. One thing I wanted to add is the 12-volt plug has USB-C and USB-A ports. Now one is labeled QC 3.0, which I believe stands for Quick Charge 3.0, and the other is PD 20 watt, so power delivery 20 watt. I don't believe 20 watt would be enough to charge a laptop, but probably a cell phone would be fine. Usually you want about 40 watts for laptops. Just in case you weren't aware, there is a 12-volt where you could plug in right there. It's in your center console right here. So it's in there. Now I put the strap around the headrest. The clips on this area, I didn't even know where to put it, so I just slid it inside. Actually, it's coming off. In the instruction manual it says car seat, and the driver's seat doesn't have a car seat. So I'm not sure where I'm supposed to hook that onto, but there are clips on the bottom that I just found, like areas I could clip it in. So let's try it out. So I only plugged in one cable, and the power button lit up already. And there's the red for the high, blue for medium, and green for low. And you hold it down to turn it off. Okay, so we are gonna go to work and try it out in our commute. It's gonna be probably 98 degrees today, so it's gonna be a good day to try this out. All right, it is towards the end of the day, about to head on home. I've been using the ventilated cushion for the whole day, driving to work, driving to lunch, going to get some coffee, stuff like that. Now I'm using it on the way home. And a couple of things I want to share with you all, like initial impressions or first impressions. So right off the bat, it's great to have the ability to have ventilated seats or cushion, that extra cool down feature or something. Because I've mentioned in many videos that, man, it's just, I get hot very easily. And so having this is great. Now there were other solutions that I think I found or saw. I didn't really like them because they're actual seat covers. And so if I want to like remove it and put it back on, it's just a workout to do. So I didn't really like that. It didn't really appeal to me. And plus, how would it cover, you know, the heated seats? Like, how does the heated seats function? So I never really paid too much attention to those products. And now this, so right off the bat, what I love is I can easily remove it and I can easily put it back on. It's not like not really a permanent thing, but a temporary thing. But it's been great today because I could like toggle from low, medium to high, and I've been putting it on high. The fan noise on high is louder than like the ventilated seats in the Rivian or in the Model X. Those are factory standard features. But I listen to music and I could barely hear it. If I like really pay attention to it, then yeah, sure, I could hear it. But as far as functionality, it works well. But I don't know if it's like as good as the factory one. But it works well enough for me to like it. So like that right there is, I guess, what I love about it. Now, here are some things that I noticed that I want to share with you all. So the first thing is, it's not like you're sitting on something. So that's the thing. You're sitting on something. And I haven't really taken it out and looked inside because there's like a zipper. You could unzip it and maybe move components around. But it's a little higher on my right side, my right hamstring area. It's a little higher there. So that's the thing. It's like, because you're sitting on something, it's not, the ventilated fans are not on the seat. So there is some thickness on the cushion itself. Also, you do sit higher. So maybe I kind of like that because I'm short, but I have to adjust the seat settings a little bit, and my rear view mirror, I have to adjust a little bit to compensate for me sitting higher. I'd say maybe a good 1.5 to 2 inches higher, something like that. And then I usually unplug it. It's plugged into the 12 volt, and the center console, like the wire that comes out, there's no hole. There's no hole in the center console for the cable to run through. So it's kind of getting pinched, but I don't think it's enough for it to be a concern. But when I get out of the car, I just have a tendency to unplug it. I like it, and so I'm gonna use it again tomorrow on my trip, my commute to work. But I think it's great just because there is no ventilated seats in the Model Y. All right, today we are in the Model Y studios once again because we are headed to Palmdale, Lancaster area. I volunteered to go here because even though the distance is a little bit further than work, traffic isn't as bad. But I also want to bring this. We are going to be expecting temperatures to be above 110 degrees, and it's September. So We're gonna be trying it out. See, the things I do for these videos, putting myself in these conditions, but it's fine. I'm curious myself. Yeah, it's September in California. We are still getting over 100 degrees Fahrenheit in temperatures. Actually, the last couple of days we've had over 100 degrees temperature. So hopefully this is gonna work out well, and I will share with you the experience afterwards. It is 102 degrees right now, and it is doing its best, the ventilated cushions, to help me stay comfortable. So there might be a limitation to this once you go over 100 degrees. And it's not that it's like your seats are warmer. It does help. Well, it helps tremendously, but that cooling feeling at lower temps isn't the same on high temperatures. But I'm still glad I have it. Oh, it's only gonna get hotter today, so we're gonna keep using this. All right, so I've been using the ventilated cushion for a couple of weeks now in the Model Y studios, and my overall impression is I like it. It's a big improvement, especially in Southern California, and our summers are just, it's ridiculous. I want to share a few things I've noticed while using it. So in the previous clip, I did go to Palmdale, Lancaster, and it was it's pretty hot. Pretty hot. It was very hot. So what happens in very hot weather is similar to like the Rivian and the Model X, where your interior cabin gets very warm to hot, and your seats will heat up or be very warm. So even if you cool it down before you enter your vehicle, I mean, your seats can remain warm. Now, the benefit with the Rivian and with the Model X is you can pre-cool or preheat your seats. Now with this, with the ventilated seat cushion, you can't. But what I'm trying to say is, even though you pre-cool your cabin, the seats themselves will remain a bit warm. So it does take some time for it to cool down a little bit, so you can start feeling the effects of the ventilation. So that's one thing. Another thing is the power button, where it is, I guess, orientated below my leg. It does warm up. The power button does warm up. Not to where it's uncomfortable, but noticeable. Now, if you are wearing like shorts and your skin touches it, it's probably going to be more apparent. But with pants or longer shorts, you may just feel a slight warmness around there. So one thing I usually do is just move the cushion around, and it fixes it. Another thing is the wire or the cable. It's kind of getting pinched, but there is like some soft, let me see if I could show it to you. I mean, there's like this part right here, I guess, that kind of helps. I don't know. Really, Tesla should have designed this better. The Rivian center console actually has holes for wires to pass through, but Tesla doesn't. I mean, it doesn't damage the cable or anything, as you can see from here. It doesn't really damage it. There is no, scratches or anything, so it's not bad. But I just wanted to mention that to you all. The next thing I wanted to also mention is, again, you are sitting on something, and everyone has a different contour of your booty. I don't know, like we all have different bodies, so it may be uncomfortable to some. It may take more time getting used to for others. There are times that I do feel a little uncomfortness. Is that a word? But it still beats me not having it, because I get hot very easily. But I do want to mention that. Now here's the thing, I used this ventilated seat cushion also in the Audi A5 loaner that Rivian gave me. If you haven't seen that video, please go check it out. But I didn't have that kind of miscomfort or uncomfortableness in the Audi. So I don't know if it's just, well, the seats themselves that are being put on top of is two different designs. Let me also mention that these ventilated cushions have a sensor to detect whether or not someone is sitting on it, and when there is no one sitting on it, it actually shuts off. When you sit back down, it turns back on. It's pretty quick. It's like instant. As soon as you sit on it, man, this thing is a game changer. So check out the video description below for the links. I also have coupon codes that you can use. So thank you, Haloblk, for sending this out for me to check out and for me to share to everyone out there. Oh, and also you can connect two ventilated cushions in one of the 12-volt plugs because the cables do split. It's like a Y splitter, so it can accommodate two ventilated seat cushions for the driver and your front passenger. So check it out. Thank you for watching. If you liked the video, please like. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, and I will see you on the next one.